Righto, I'm back in the shed. I know it's been a little while. I've had a few things going on. For a start, I went overseas for 6 weeks, and also did like a big barbecue area. Built a big barbecue area and a garden and whatnot, which I'll show you. I'm sure you just love. Can't wait to see. But I thought I'd give a bit of an update on what's going on with the Cerbera. So here in the corner we have, I bit the bullet and bought the bits I need to put a Howtech on it. That's my wide band controller. Got a couple of O2 sensors in there. Got the Nexus, what is it, N3 I think. Yeah, Nexus N3. Got the wiring loom there. Ethanol sensor. Just a whole heap of fittings and whatnot. I actually bought this quite a while ago, so I'm gonna have, when I get to installing it, I'm gonna have to actually go through and refresh my memory. Plus I got all my old LS stuff here. I've got, I think I showed you this before, but I've got these LS injectors which I think will fit. I've got an old LS loom, so that's, I'll be able to peel out the injector and the coil loom for those. So I'll run LS coils, I mean, may as well. Plus an assortment of plugs. What have I got here? This is injector, more injector plugs. Yeah, wiring, the wrap stuff goes around the loom. I've got an alternator. I don't have high hopes, but I'm actually thinking I might try and run an LS alternator. I don't think it'll fit. I think it'll be really tight. But basically, as I think I covered in a previous video, if you run the electric power steering with a standard alternator, the battery will go down, and that's in daylight without the headlights on. So what I ended up having to do is basically turn it off when I'm not in a car park, and it was all right like that. But I'd like, since the Cerbera runs a Range Rover alternator of some sort, I don't know that there's a huge amount of sort of higher amp options, whereas if I can adapt an LS alternator, well, obviously there's 1,000,001 options there, but I don't think it'll fit. I'll move the 3D printer in here, get it away from the welding dust. So yeah, well, I might as well show you the garden. There's the buggy still gathering dust, and here's my barbecue area. I don't know if there's much crossover between Cerbera owners and gardening enthusiasts, but yeah, I got mulberry, fig, a chili tree going there, nectarines, macadamias, some tomatoes, lemongrass, almond, it's a passion fruit, a couple of avocados and a limoncello. And I got a bit crazy with the plasma cutter, and I cut that out. I've got to cut another one yet. That's actually got a light behind it. Not that you can really tell in the daylight, but at night it looks cool with the red background behind it. And yeah, the Vmax, that's I'm probably going, well, I will get started on the Vmax first, because it's kind of in the way of everything. I've got my plasma table there and my welding table there, and I've got this great big lug of a thing right in the middle of my sort of welding I guess you call it my welding shed, my metalwork shed. So right now this thing, it will run, but the fuel pump's knackered. I actually replaced the original fuel pump, which was dead, with another fuel pump, and that lasted like all of 5 minutes. So like an idiot, I just bought another one online, and I've got that ready to go. The clutch, it's either the slave or the master, or both cactus. I've actually rebuilt the slave. I put new seals in it, but it's basically, you can't get a pedal, so it's a pedal or a lever. The lever's not on there at the moment, that's the lever there. But the thing is, with the slave cylinder, if the slave is leaking, the way it's set up, it'll leak into the engine cases, so I can't actually see, so I've got to pull it, just clamp it shut, I guess, with a G clamp, prime it, what's the word I'm looking for, bleed it, and put a bit of pressure on it and see whether it's the slave end that's cactus or the other end. The front brakes are kind of a bit squishy. It needs new seals, but to get the seals I really need to take it off this stand. I've got brake pads for it. I've got here, this is a just a cheapo, was it like a KTM Husqvarna clutch slave cylinder, so that was kind of something I was looking at as an option to adapt, like print up a 3D adapter, because the standard Vmax one is gigantic. It's like twice the diameter of that, which might cause me trouble, but we'll see. Yeah, that's the new fuel pump. But as you can see, the old fuel pump, the fuel inlet and outlet, well, outlet is different size. That's almost the same, but so I've got a few options there. I can either, well, I might even end up lopping these off, and just, because if you look at that, it's got a that's removable, so I might be able to just remove that end and just solder on some well, those pipes there, so cut them off maybe, I don't know, I haven't looked too closely. The fuel tank I know is full of rust, and it's dried out now, so it's yeah, so basically I've got a, where is it, floating around here somewhere, I've got some rust converter. I looked at different options. I was thinking about lining the tank, but then I've had good experience using tank liners in the past, but I read so many stories, horror stories online of people having them disintegrate and then end up blocking the fuel pump or the fuel filter. So the consensus, well, at least on the Google search that I did, was use some sort of rust converter, rust remover. So I just got that, and basically I'm gonna pull the fuel level sender out of the bottom of the tank. That's down in there somewhere. I pull that out, 3D print a little blank off plate thing, put that on there, yeah, and fill her up. Basically just let it sit, I reckon 24 hours, and turn the brown rust into the grey rust. And apparently that's a less risky way of doing it. But yeah, I'm going to do this first, just because it's a few days work rather than a couple of weeks work. Well, I'm sure if you had someone who knew what they were doing, the Cerbera, putting the Haltech on the Cerbera would be like a one-day thing, but I'm sort of working it out as I go, so it's not going to be a one-day thing for me. But this bike, should be no big deal. Yeah. All right, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I guess I'll keep you posted.